Hey guys, quick note about panic that's about to unravel on Wall Street. Okay, I'm recording this on March 5th, early in the morning. We just had the ADP data at 8:15 in the morning, and it's ugly, guys. So the expected number was 141,000 jobs. Instead, we're getting only 77,000 jobs. Now, what's important and relevant here is the fact that Wall Street's been in denial, saying the consumer is strong, the economic data is strong. Every day, Wall Street has been proven wrong. And if you go back and watch all the videos and podcasts are recorded in the last 6 months, I've been telling you that fucking Democrats have been reporting the data incorrectly. And now we're actually getting to a point where there's no way to not report the data correctly because it is overwhelmingly bad. I'm not even saying that this data is correct. When they're reporting 77,000 jobs versus 140,000, I mean, we probably a month later go and find out when they're going to revise that numbers. The actual number was negative today, but hey, they adjusted it to make it look like it's actually still a positive number. But I'm telling you, this data is deteriorating at a speed of light, which means tomorrow's Thursday 8:30 jobless claims are also going to go up, which was last week. Last week Thursday was the first time jobless claim actually spiked above 240,000. So considering the ADP data today, there is a high elevated probability that the number of people applying for unemployment benefits is going to move above 240,000. And if that happens 2 Thursdays in a row, guys, people are going to start thinking that this is a trend. Now, combine that with an elevated probability at this point of a bad miss on the employment number. I would say this is the employment report that will break the market, and the market will be in full-blown panic this Friday, guys. So 8:30 job report this Friday is it, okay? So I'm talking about March 7th, 2025. I mean, that number comes negative, it's over. Now, I'm sure, okay, they're not going to report a negative number, even if it is negative. But what I'm saying is the numbers at this point, it's so tough to manipulate for them because, I mean, shit is getting completely out of control. And what we have now is an elevated probability of a bad miss on the employment report versus expectations. Now, they could be adjusted, the expectation, but what I'm saying is still the job report is going to be bad. And so the whole base case of the entire Wall Street, betting on the market that the economy is strong and the consumer is strong and all that stuff, I mean, it's out of the window. And we've been warning you about it for the last year, for the last few months, precisely telling you that this is the pathway, what's going to be happening. Now, clearly, that is the part of our stagflation base case, which 77,000 jobs versus 140,000. That would speak to the part of the stagflation. Employment situation is deteriorating, not improving. It is stagging instead of going in the right direction. So that is all on top of already everyone coming to their senses on the GDP number. On the GDP, not so long ago, we're above 3%, and now people are revising that number to a possible negative GDP number. The general consensus now is like around 1% GDP. So how the hell do you go from over 3% GDP to like a negative GDP? Guys, I'm telling you, the way you fucking get there is by reporting the GDP numbers for the last 4 years that were fucking incorrect. Okay? And we're at a breaking point, and I'm telling you, Wall Street is going to reverse their whole bullish thesis on the market, and you're going to see people fucking panicking, collapsing. You think NVIDIA at 117 is a great time to buy the dip? You are out of your fucking mind. This shit is going to 90s, maybe 80s by Monday, okay? You got stuff like CrowdStrike, horrible miss on earnings. The stock is only down like $20 bucks, $30 pre-market. That shit's got, look, Do you understand CrowdStrike was at 200 on August 5th? It's got so much room to drop. And that would be my counter argument to anyone on Wall Street that thinks this correction is overdone. We're only fucking 6% off all-time highs on S&P 500 as I'm recording this. Okay, just to get to August 5th lows, guys, of 5,100, 5,150, still got close to 700 points worth of room from here. So now clearly, the whole Wall Street, also the entire time for the last few months, we've been telling you short the fuck out of the small caps like the Russell 2000. That's been the most popular bullish trade on Wall Street. And look at that chart. Go pull up the chart of IWM. It is down 20% off the recent highs. Now you got, clearly those are the stocks that would be impacted the most by stagflation, slower economic growth, and higher inflation. So no surprise that they're still fucking telling you on Wall Street, it is the broadening of the market. I'm telling you, they lost their fucking mind, okay? And if you think 20% drop on Russell 2000, IWM is a bad thing, you ain't got a clue what the fuck is about to happen. I'm telling you, the entire Wall Street is about to unload all the shit they've been buying for the last 3 years. And they're going to do it at the same time. So check this out. Move 333 is about to hit the markets. Gap down, lower. Not without bounces, guys. Because yesterday we were on target for a move 3, but instead we got an 11. And what I'm telling you guys, it is at this point, this sequence, I've never seen such a bearish sequence. So just when you think that the market has come down so much, some stocks have dropped so much, I'm here trying to tell you, you haven't even seen, okay, the iceberg of this thing. S&P down 6% off all-time highs. That's nothing, guys. This shit could be down 36% by Monday. That shit could be down, 26. I would say it could be down. Guys, it's fucking astounding the kind of drops we could have. And the very fact that the entire Wall Street comes to this realization, oh my God, we're in fucking stagflation, okay? And there's still so many bulls out there. These bulls are going to fucking buy the dip just to see the dip going way lower the next day. They're going to panic. They're going to unload. They're going to understand that we're wrong in the economy for the last 3 years. They're going to understand all the shit they were buying. They were buying under the wrong assumptions. They were buying shit under the wrong data that was being reported. Okay, I'm telling you guys, this shit is about to get ugly. So for those of you buying the dip, good fucking luck, okay? But if you want to make some real money in the markets, you come to 13mmtv.com. You sign, you trade with the coach, guys. But just make sure you come prepared and ready, okay? Go to 13mmtv.com. Study the 13 market move scores first so you at least understand what the moves are, what the patterns are. Don't trade without them. That's going to make your life so much easier as a trader if you understand what pattern are you trading on a daily basis. So I can't fucking understand. How can somebody show up to the market every day and not even have a fucking plan? Not having the slightest idea, okay, where should they be getting in, where they should be getting out, why, okay, certain levels could be hit. In certain instances, what is an expansion of the move? What pattern to focus on? There's 13 patterns that the market can produce on any given day, okay? If you can just narrow it down to 2 that can happen on any given day, do you know how much easier your life as a trader becomes? But yet, people just show up. Oh, we got some green candles. What the fuck, I'm buying calls. Yeah, says a guy who used that strategy is done. In the last 7 days, we have had, those 211 moves. I've never seen a sequence that is so prolonged of 211, 222, okay? The official sequence now is 2, 2, 2, 12, 11, 2, 4, 2, 11. Holy shit. What comes next, Leo? 3, 3, 3, and a possible 13. But I'm not even so sure about it. But about the 13 part. And I'm not so sure it's going to come after the next 3 days. But what I am sure is we have high outcome probability of more poor economic data just ahead of us. Today at 10:30 a.m., we got an oil report, guys. Oil is at a danger zone like it's never been. And in the last few years, it's been able to bounce off of these lows of 67. But I think the amount of catalysts, bearish, negative catalysts that are striking oil at the same time is what's going to cause it to break multi-year low. And today, 10:30 report, this is not a joke. If we're seeing more supply versus demand, it speaks to a further slowing down of the economy. Shit can get pretty ugly, okay? For those of you that listened to the State of the Union speech, Trump said something about oil, which I've never heard him use the verbiage that he utilized. He basically said they are already drilling. So basically what he said in yesterday's speech, they are drilling more oil as we speak, which equates to more supply. Now, all of that happens at the same moment as OPEC just in the last few days indicated they are looking to increase supply as well. And also, OPEC, Aramco, for the first time, slashed their fucking dividend. You don't slash a dividend for the biggest oil company in the world unless, well, you don't fucking slash it if business is good. Let's put it this way. So, Trump on a mission to put an end to a war in Ukraine and Russia, which is great. But it's very negative for the oil that could be coming on the market as a result of removing sanctions on Russian oil that could flood the market. So the good news, gas prices are ultimately going to go lower if all of this stuff plays out. So it seems like all these negative catalysts are about to hit oil at the same time, which is why I believe the lows could be taken out. The multi-year lows on oil could actually be taken out, guys. Now, if you don't know how to trade oil, guys, you should do it with options. Most of the people trade oil futures. We trade options on oil futures, which makes you times and times more compared to how much you could be making on oil futures themselves, guys. If you want more information about that, sign up, trade with a coach at 13marketmoves.com. You can go there, or you can go to 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, get in touch with someone ASAP. Don't miss those beautiful market conditions. 333 staring you in the eyes. Wall Street is going to be in the mode of full-blown panic by Monday. People are going to be jumping off the fucking buildings on Wall Street. And I am delivering to you this beautiful trading opportunity on the short side ahead of schedule. 13mmtv.com. Let's roll.